Hello everybody, Neil here again with Option Theory. Welcome back, and it is time for our weekly portfolio recap. So we're going to get right to it here, no crazy intros. On screen you can see that we have my account statement pulled up. I've done a video on this, I'll link to it up above, on how to use this account statement maybe a little better, because it can be a little confusing in the beginning. So what I wanted to do, of course, in this weekly recap is just take a review of the positions we've opened. And I don't get to do the closes on video, so that's why I do these recaps, right? So we put on 3 trades, or we got filled in 3 of the last week's trades in Qs, VIX, and I shouldn't say VIX, VXX, and Facebook, right? And if you recollect, if you haven't seen those videos, go back and check our Cherry Bomb playlist. We told Facebook to take a chill pill, and it does not appear to be listening. So if we go over to this Analyze tab, I like to check the health of my trades. I'm on positions. Take a look at Facebook, and we can see that it is nearing the part where we begin to lose money on this one. But we still have a 56% probability of breaking even. So I still feel like Facebook's going to give me a little bit of heartburn. See that coming, especially if you take into consideration where we are and what's happening right now in the market, right? So we can see the NASDAQ futures are up, big up day looks like. So that's great for you bulls, but my portfolio, and maybe yours if you're following along with the Cherry Bomb trades, is bearish, right? So this is obviously a bearish play. So heading back to the monitor tab and the account statement, so that's the Facebook, the VIX, the VXX I should say, looks like it might actually, if it follows us, pardon me, if it follows this here and goes down, and changes over to this one, it looks like things can continue to go well for us, and that's great. We like trades that work out for us, right? So now back to our monitor tab again, the Qs. We can see here, it's an iron condor, but that's a good point to bring up today, that you can start out with a position that's neutral. And it can then develop an overall delta bias that you know, having delta as opposed to being delta neutral. So let's take a look at Qs. And we can see we're pretty close to the middle still, but we're slightly skewed to the right. Right, one of the other trades that I have on here, I believe this one. Okay, not so much delta neutral anymore. We would definitely have a negative delta on this one, would be good for us. So, and I expect with Russell being up almost 3%, this is going to give me some additional pain. But, all right, so with that said, let's take a look at the 2 that we closed. Head on back to the monitor tab. Closed an iron condor in gold GLD, and we closed the vertical here in FXI. So I took, I mean, they were roughly the same trades as far as credits. This one was a 69-cent credit, this one was a 65-cent credit. So they were both $2 wide, and we're looking at roughly, if we average the 2, a 23% return on investment. If you look at, you risked roughly $130-ish, you put it down on the table, and at the end you took it off and someone handed you 30 bucks, right? That's like a nice 20%-ish, we'll just keep it easy, 20% return on the amount of money you risked. And I think that's a pretty good number. If you try to get that at a bank, 20% return, probably not likely to happen in just such a short time, right? Okay. So, with that said, the other thing I like to do is take a quick look at what is in the range of potential adjustments. Now, in Cherry Bombs, we probably, I would say, safe to say, that we do more defined risk trades than undefined or naked trades, right? So there is not usually too much room for adjustment, but I come over here, I smack this little double arrow down, and I look at my days to expiration, and I look for something that's near the 21 mark, and think to myself, all right, what kind of, you know, management options do I have here? I know this is an iron condor, and if it's testing one side real bad, you have the option of rolling up the untested or down the untested, rolling the untested side, right? But I have done that a couple times and it burned me, particularly with Apple, I believe. So part of me wants to just leave it, and that's okay with defined risk trades. Just go with your original probabilities and see how they play out. And that's true for most of what we have on here. You know, the one where we're feeling the most pain right now is the home builders ETF, this market ETF here. So you can see a sector ETF. We got 10 days left to expiration, and if I pulled up the analyze tab on that one, it's no bueno, right? So we are over here in the max loss territory. But you know, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. This is defined risk. Not likely to be able to manage this, to roll it, especially with 10 days left. So that's okay. What we do, we win, we lose. All right. So we do have a naked trade, but we are in XLF. It seems to be working out for us, and we have 35 days left. So this is not something that's potential trade management. So I'll show you that real fast, and we'll go to XLF, risk profile. So we are still here in, you know, at expiration would be a nice profit. We are pretty close too. If you look at, that's another thing that's good to look at. I should have mentioned that. Always good to take a quick look at your P&L percentage. XLF, we're near that 50%. So if this goes up today, this is one of our bullish deltas, there's a good chance I'll be taking this one off. So thank you so much for joining us today on our Cherry Bomb weekly recap. If this is the kind of thing you like doing, learning about trading options and how to do so in ThinkOrSwim using simulated trading money, then please hit that subscribe button, hit the like if you like this video, and ring the bell. You'll be notified. Today's one of those sad weeks where we only get 3 Cherry Bomb emails with trades, as opposed to 4, but that's okay. We will still have fun and learn as we do it. So thank you so much for joining. Happy trading, and I'll see you for tomorrow's Cherry Bomb.